picture of their house right now. If I told you right now, take a picture of your house, every room in your house, I want to see how it's organized, decorated, and I want to see it. Is it a hot ass mess? Does it look like a trap house? Does it look like a crash site? Is your match on? You're worried about a bag, but you're home. Where you dwell. You're in the street. If you live in the streets, if you're about that life, you're not taking care of a home. You don't really care what's going on in there. We've seen these videos on YouTube, and you have to say to yourself, like, I'm not making a home. Like, what man wants to come home? In my home smells ratchet. A lot of women, your pH balance.
Uh-oh, we're going
and I'm just gonna say this because we're gonna be out here. We out here, right? Like, we're talking about sex work. Like, how many men right now, you take your panties off and they can smell them?
Uh-oh.
Would you be ashamed? Would you be ashamed? Could you not take a shower for a couple days and your panties still smell clean?
That's just nasty though. Why are you not gonna take
like your armpits? Yeah, you know what I mean?
I'll do it right now.
Tell them what the test was.
If it don't, then
your pH balance. That BV is banging. Why? Because vaginosis has passed, and I'm not putting it as a shame, but a lot of young women, your mothers have not taught you how to even wash yourself properly. Douche.
What you be doing?
Okay, no, it ain't even about, you shouldn't even do a douche. Like, and that's what I want to talk about, that because a lot of young women have not been taught this. And we've got to have these conversations. Your box is for the street, but your box, go to the bathroom, you take them off. Let me as a woman, I'll stand in that bath. I go to the bathroom and I smell you. I come in the bathroom after you and I'm smelling.
What smell?
Double. I don't know how much I can say.
Get them.
If I'm smelling double ass.
Get them.
And you a grown woman.
Not double
and
ass.
Your butt stink. A lot of these women, your ass stink. And you think this is cute. You don't wear perfume. You think you just spray some body spray. You don't even know how to clean. You're not hygienic. Let me tell you something. I ain't got to take a shower for a week if I chose not to. Listen, my mother, because she taught me, you come around my mother, she's 74. She has no body odor.
Nothing.
From head to toe, she has no body hair. Why? Because she was taught how to be a woman. Right now, it's about being sexual, but not how to be an actual woman and have your womb clean. Your womb has been ran through. It's Plan B. It's Planned Parenthood. It's been ran through so many sticks inside those walls. And I want to say this in a way not to criticize you, but to understand you have been degraded by the street. The street has once your mind gone. They want you ran through with vaginosis. They want you going to the clinic. They want you taking the medication. They want you on Plan B. Why? Because your mothers have failed you. Your fathers have failed you. The society has failed you. But there are women like me, like Pearl,
Auntie Jenny.
I was going to say it. And Maggie, the substitute teacher, where we say, we love you. We know you've been failed. And it's not a judgment on you. We want you to win. And we're trying to give you the cheat code so you don't have to be out here like these other women and struggle. Take this mess off. You don't need all this on you. Like you got your nails done, your wig fixed. You got all this done. I go to the bathroom after you. Your ass stank, girl. That BV is BV.
That's what I was going to say.
I'm going to let Auntie go. She's going to hold it.
I just want to say two things.
The Bellevue Devon.
I want to say two things. Is that when it comes to the arse stinkiness, size doesn't matter. Because the skinny bitches smell just as bad as the big ones.
It does not matter. It does not matter.
The second thing I want to ask is
she smelled perfect.
The young lady next to the Irish lady. I want to know the joke, because she was there telling us, like, giving everybody information, and everybody else was listening, and you were killing yourself laughing. I want to know what was so funny, because I didn't get the joke.
I'm just a giggler.
No, but
I've just found a little bit of it funny, that's all.
So she was talking, and you were just rolling around giggling for no reason.
Could you tell me specifics, and I could probably remember.
I'm talking about BV, something that's
I'm just
very
saying,
serious for women.
all the
Bacterial
time.
vaginosis can cause you to be sterile. Because Brittany Renner talked about how she had 3 men down in 1 week, and she had a nasty yeast infection.
Okay,
No,
that's not-
you
that's
had
not nice.
chlamydia, and you.
Did you know that in Texas, rifles can be carried in public without a license, whereas in Florida, no open carrying is allowed?
You had gonorrhea.
No, that's
Let's not
nice.
call it. No, it's not nice. I don't care what's nice.
No,
We're
no, no,
talking
no,
about
no.
facts. We're
I'm not
adults.
saying it's not nice. As
If
in
you
what you're
if
saying,
you
it's not
busting it
nice.
open and you taking 3 dicks down, like let's be adults. Like there's nothing nice about you
I'm
taking
not-
3 dicks
okay,
down in your throat.
You're
And
hearing
your
me wrong
body.
here. Obviously, you can catch BV without having sex. You can catch.
Let's stop the cap. Stop the cap.
You can.
Stop.
I'm
I
saying
know
you
you
can.
can, but y'all are taking down dick
No, I
like
just
it's
found it
never been
funny.
seen in the world before.
I just genuinely found it funny. That's all.
Y'all, BV was never this important because women had a man and they were not running the streets. Y'all got yeast infections running up the streets. Like I said, I will take, and I'm not trying to be nasty, but we can go to the bathroom right now.
Let's do it.
And I'm a grown woman.
not about to get
Nothing will be left. And listen. If we're talking
Are you
about
trying to do a taste test? Like, what you doing? Like, yeah.
No, if we're talking about sex work, if we're going to go that raw, I feel like I have to speak in that way. And I don't say it to put you down, but understand you have been failed as a woman. As a young woman, your mother has failed you. You are ran through, your walls are ran through and bust through, and you are dealing with diseases and everything else, and you're dealing with infections. And when I go to the bathroom after a young woman and your ass stink, like I'm sorry. Like I should never go to the toilet. I go to any restaurant right now. I go to the mall,
Somebody done
restaurant,
treated you today.
and your butt
No.
stink. Man,
My
you
ass
have
don't
been
stink,
failed.
so
You have been
okay.
failed. That is up to judgment. Now, I'm not saying you, but you can't judge if you're at, like we are. And I'm just telling. I'm just like, good God, girl, what is going on? Like, and I say that because who was your mama that did not have you keeping yourself clean as a woman? That
Her shit stink too.
guys, I want the men to tell me, is personal hygiene and smell of a woman,
Priority.
is that she can be the baddest?
Yeah.
Most women get ghosted over
And
this.
her,
It's a non-negotiable.
and it is nasty down. It is some stank down there.
Non-negotiable.
But a lot of young women, they don't know how to clean themselves. I have preteen daughters. I have to get behind them. Like, do not play with me. You are taking 2-3 showers a day, a bath, soak. I don't play those games. How many mothers in here say you getting in the bath, Epsom salt? We putting a little vinegar in there. We're doing whatever we have to. You will not walk out this house without your deodorant, without being cleanly shaven, without having your body in order. A lot of us, because our mothers were struggling, working, whatever, we were left to figure it out on our own. We go to YouTube and find out vaginal care. But you're ready to bust it open on OnlyFans, and your box stink.
So what would you say to people, obviously, didn't have a very good growing up, maybe they didn't get taught the things. I don't necessarily think it's their fault. Yeah, they should have taught themselves what you're saying, hygiene and whatnot. But what if you grew up in a way that you wasn't taught these things? And again, it's not necessarily your fault, but you've had to learn yourself and you're being judged for that.
Okay. Is that young lady a virgin?
Who?
You.
I'd prefer not to answer that
I was
question.
going to ask you who taught you how to have sex.
We're gonna go on that conversation where it's like, oh,
Because no, what I mean is
you don't
that
know how to
when
cook,
women
but
get
you
to a
learn how to
certain
suck
age,
dick.
like, this is the
obviously,
excuse.
no, it makes sense. I know what you're gonna say to me,
What was I
right?
going to say? Are you a mind reader?
Sorry, no, I don't know what you're gonna
What
say.
I was
but-
going to say was that you get to an age when you're an adult, and now you're saying, "Oh, this person hasn't taught me that. That
No,
person
I'm not
hasn't
saying
taught me
that. Personally, for me,
But
I'm just being
people
devil's
should learn
advocate.
how
to do what that
but
mouth do.
nobody.
I'm being
exactly.
devil. No, I'm just
Y'all,
being. I'm
y'all have twerking classes, but you don't know how to clean your vag, your
Priorities.
walls.
Yeah, no, that's true. I'm just being devil's
You think
advocate.
I
I'm
do?
saying to you,
And I'm
like,
not
what
saying-
would you say to
but
people?
this is
people
what I
that
was
didn't
saying.
Listen,
learn?
it's there for everybody
hold
to
on.
learn,
Auntie
and if
Jenny,
you pick up some
Auntie
stuff,
Jenny,
you can pick up the stuff.
Auntie Jenny, let's put a hand on it. Let's put a hand on it. We got fire,
go.
and it's not to anyone in this room. But what it is we are upset with how society has brainwashed you because we believe in all of you being beautiful. And we feel like they have tried to brainwash you into something that you were never meant to be. And we feel like you've been failed. And we have to come hard because society comes hard at you and tries to tell you who to be. And we want you to win. We want you to be wise. We want you to not have to be out here selling and opening your vaginal walls in order to make $1. That is a failure of your parents. That is a failure of society. That is a failure of your education, and is a failure of who you are in your morals.
It's a failure of
But
you.
guess what? But once you acknowledge that, we all have to come to a place of failure. Men have to do it every day. Men are told they ain't ish. Men are told if you're broke and dusty, we don't want no scrubs. If you're short, if you're this. Body positivity only exists for women.
Yeah.
Where is the men on the cover of Cosmo and all these magazines? So men are used to these hard talks. So if you haven't been raised around men, my father, you know, he didn't call me princess. He didn't call me queen. He didn't call me beautiful. When I was born as a baby, I was a little chubby thing. He called me meatball. I was a meatball. As I grew, it went from meatball to meat and meaty and big meaty and fat meaty. To this day, my father's like, "What's up, fat meaty?" And he would tell me when my thighs was looking extra thick, and he said, "You ain't like that. You got a lot of extra roll. Look at that." But he would say it in a way, and he trained me in a way to say, or if I didn't put deodorant on that day, my father said, "Ooh, Lord!" Like my father would tell me, "You stink, God."
Because
dang. If I put my underwear on the floor in the bathroom, my father would tell my mother, "You better get that girl." Or if I left the bathroom and my butt stank, my father would tell my mother, "You better put her in the tub."
Well, because back then they cared about shame, but now it's like we live in this culture that's so woke that you can't shame. You can't shame anyone for anything. Some of the best things that's ever happened to me in my life is because someone shamed me.
And it's not about shame to put you down. Like shame is about, you know what? Wow, like what I thought. I have been shamed about many things. And I only say this because I want you to win. Like, this isn't to put you down. It's to give you a cheat code of what men want. All these women will call me a pick-me. They think I'm pandering to men. No, I am who I am. And if men choose me, the men y'all want, the ballers and all of that, they're coming to women who have a sound mind with clean draws. And even older, because they see that. And what we're saying to you is, we want to pick up that torch. And I do believe even my improvement that I have to do, because I come so hard and I realize it can come like a freight train, that's something I have to improve. Mm-hmm. I have to hear, if you guys give me feedback, say, if you said it this way, I could receive it better. So I even will say, even here live, like I need to be accountable. Can I come better in my approach? Yes, absolutely. I'm a work in progress to the day I take my last breath. But I say it's not out of hate for you. I hate what has happened to you, has deceived you, because I think every woman on this panel today is beautiful and has like unique features and it has something to offer and to can win and to find happiness. But can every woman here today say, would you be happy doing OnlyFans? Would you be happy having to sell and show your body? Or would you want a man who loves you, nurtures you, protects you, or men around you who say, this is a valuable, like, don't play with her. Like that's our, like you don't, like you can mess with these chicks over here, but that's wifey right here. You don't do that like over here with her. And that's how men treat me. Even at my age, having 2 children at 41, like I'm protected. So I don't ever say, does a man protect and provide? Of course, that's all I've ever experienced. Even being through divorce.
I love Montana, but I'm doing this for our family.
Ruin them, starting with her.
Mel came with that lava. We ain't even call that fire. We gonna call that straight hot lava. And she kept it all the way 100. Factual. Actual factual. Like, comment, subscribe, share, give it a thumbs up. Church of Common Sense, love and light. Peace out.